Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 3 of WCW A New Era. Start things off a little bit different this time because we're going to jump straight into it with Nitro at the Royal Albert Hall in England. So I've already pre-booked this show. So yeah, let's go. So start things off, Eric Bischoff books a match involving DDP, Kevin Nash, Sean O'Haire and Jeff Jarrett. Tag match for tonight. Crowbar and Vampiro team up and defeat the Harris brothers. 60% final score, match quality 2.5 stars. From the UK, Kendo Nakasaki from ASW defeats Jim Duggan. The audience seem to enjoy this. 1.5 star for match quality, but 56%. Goldberg and Booker T have an argument with the Steiner Warriors. Scott Steiner suggests maybe they should face off and the winner gets a one-on-one title shot. So everybody's overness improved here. And it got an 83%. Nozawa versus Kidman versus Disco Inferno. Nozawa is from IWRG, one of my partners. 2.5 star, 58%. Kidman wins. Team Canada. Awesome, Lance Storm and Elite Skipper get beat by ASW's Adam Knight, Blake Neidhart and Terry Funk. 3.5 star match quality, 68%. Best match so far. Funk picks up the win. After the defeat, Team Canada decide to go their separate ways. So as that stable ended. Buff Bagwell defeats Jamie Noble. 2.5 star match quality, 63%. The audience seemed to enjoy this one. The newly face-turned Ming defeats Fit Finlay. 4-star match quality, 72%. Tempted to make this one a feud down the line. By aiming to steal the show, the workers really up their game in the ring. So yeah, good match. DDP and Nash cut a promo, promise a surprise for Ric Flair's crew later tonight, 83%. Bam Bam Bigelow picks up a one-on-one win over Norman Smiley, match quality 3-star, 65% final score. Great Suzuka and Rey Mysterio defeat the Perfect Event. 3.5 star, 66%. Not too bad. Mean Gene makes the official announcement. Booker T versus Goldberg will happen on Thunder, #1 contender match. 81%. Sting versus Chris Kanyon. Sting picks up the win, 4.5 star, very good match, 80%. Both workers got an overness rise out of that one. And I set it as chaotic, which probably helped. Following the match, Sting is attacked by Shane Douglas. A little were offended by the level of the violence of this attack. 88%. Main event time. DDP and Kevin Nash successfully retained the WCW Tag Team Championship against Jeff Jarrett and Sean O'Haire. This was set as a DQ finish, but which apparently hurt the match. This got a 2.5 star, 74%. Protecting Sean O'Haire minimised the damage of his popularity to the segment. So basically, I set Sean O'Haire to look good in this match, even though it was a DQ finish. And yeah, his overness seemed to have improved pretty well, so he was made to look strong. 74% for that. Following the match, post Nash DDP O'Haire Jarrett, Shane Helms helps chase off the heels. So Shane Helms is joining the Insiders. It's got 87%. So overall UK show got 75%. Pretty happy about that. Anything above 70 is pretty good for WCW. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Hulk Hogan. M-Pro have made a contract offer for Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has signed an agreement with M-Pro. I have a partnership with M-Pro. Awesome. That means I could loan him. And on his first match, Hogan main evented and beat Dick Togo. WWF had a mental main event. Billy Gunn, Test, Undertaker, Steve Austin beat Kurt Angle, Rikishi, Chris Benoit, and Albert. Sunday Night Heats, the Hardys beat Too Cool in the main event. Matt Hardy got the win. So now I'm going to have a little look-see at Hogan. He's on a written contract. So Hogan is now exclusive to Michinoku Pro. So that means you can't sign him. However, because I've got a partnership with Michinoku Pro, I can loan him. Oh, that's the first time I've had this. Don Harris. Hey boss, I've been admiring the work of Vampiro and would love to work with him. I would like a match with Vampiro before the 23rd of Feb. Sounds reasonable. Let's have a look at my promises. So I promised Heavy D a match with Vampiro, and I still got to give Buff Bagwell a main event match. I still can't believe Hogan signs for Michinoku Pro. Another signing there. OVW. So we're still making money. So here's the finance chart. Wages is what gets me down, but TV revenue, pay-per-view buys, and tickets are helping. The merchandise will come in at the end, and then we'll see. You got video sales and subscriptions. Never seen that before. Develop marketing. So at the end of the month, I'll have a look and see how this affects us. Right, Thunder. Obviously the main event. I'm going to change the way I book so I don't mess up. So we'll start off with a little bit of war of words between Booker T and Goldberg. Give it a bit of a main event hype. Booker T and Goldberg. Argue. And then we'll have a beatdown following the match. Scott Steiner and his boys. So post main event. Steiner Warriors beat down Booker T and Goldberg. And I'm also going to add the match now so I don't forget. So Goldberg, Booker T, #1 contender match. And try 40 minutes. Goldberg's got to get the win. to look good, and I'll put chaotic because Goldberg, skill wise, probably isn't the best. Cool. Right, let's have a look at the storylines. Still 89%. Sting, Shane Douglas 86, and now I'm going to add worker. Shane Helms, add worker. Save Helms has been added to the storyline. Okay, let's do a promo. Here we go, the insiders, promo cutters, and they can cut a promo on the Horsemen. Make it a little bit risky. Called them the Inside Deers. Inside a promo, Shane Helms officially joins group. Some very bad spelling mistakes there, but get the gist of it. We'll be in Georgia for this one. We'll move that down a bit. So the stables are thinning out a bit. Natural Born Thrillers might be the next one to split down the line. We'll do another chase because we're going to have Helms, post Helms versus Flair tonight, and the faces chase off the heels post match. And again, so I don't forget, Ric Flair versus Shane Helms. Big match for Helms. Not quite ready to get the win. Ric Flair can win. Flair can have the clean win. Doesn't need any agent notes. I think that's good enough. Right, 11, 6, about 20 odd minutes. Right, we've got to do one more angle. Sting interview. We're going to sort of start ending this one. Stinging. Oh. Done that badly. Let's do it as a war of words rather than an interview. Shane Douglas and Sting, and they'll have a little bit of war of words, but basically it'll be Sting v Douglas. One more match. It's pretty self-explanatory, that one. Right, that's my 3 angles done. Time to book some matches. Yes, Hogan making his return to WCW. Thank you, Michinoku Pro. You can take on Luger, and he's gonna win, obviously. Chaotic because it's Hogan. Cool. We had a title match in a while, so let's get the Funkster out there. Okay, take on Chucky Palumbo. No DQ. For the hardcore title. Terry Funk's reign as hardcore champion continues. I'm going to make this chaotic as well, because it's like a hardcore match. Alright, because I forgot a couple of weeks ago to do some of these loans, I'll make sure I throw some in there. Let's bring back La Parka. He can go one-on-one with Sid. Sid will win. I think match gimmicks. I can have a battle royal, so I'm going to try this for the first time. Here we go. So let's throw quite a few people in this. So Skipper, Lash LaRue, Kiwi, Reno, Alex White, Cass, M.I. Smooth, Crowbar, Yang, Evan Courageous, Johnny the Bull, Conan, and Mike Awesome, Hugh Morris. Now put Chavo in there and Disco. That's a massive. And we'll borrow from All Star. Ricky Knight can have a cameo. Someone's like Steve Gray, whoever he is. Alright, Battle Royal. Now, Mike Awesome, after leaving Team Canada, can get the win. I want him to look good. This is the resurgence now of Mike Awesome. Wow. That should be fine. I guess 10-minute Battle Royal. Conan's unhappy, Chavo's unhappy. Oh well. They're never happy. I can open the show. Cool. Lance Storm. One-on-one with Rey Mysterio. I'm going to give this a bit of time. Mysterio can win. But I'm going to try and see if this will steal the show. I'd like to think that'd be pretty good in real life. Ming can destroy another person. A 2-minute match. Absolute dominate win versus Mike Sanders. 11 minutes to go. Dustin Rhodes can take on Stasiak. And we'll give that the 11 minutes. Alright, Thunder is booked. So Booker T and Bill Goldberg hype the main event 89%. The Battle Royal. Mike Awesome did look good. He got 4 popularity everywhere. Got half a star. Not even good enough for a star. 46%. Inside his promo, DDP, Nash and Helms cut a promo on Flair, Jarrett and Sean O'Haire. This got a 97%. Ming squashes Mike Sanders has got a 2-star rating, 61%. Hardcore title defense. Terry Funk defeats Chuck Palumbo, 3.5 star. Audience was into this, 73%. The chaotic nature helps. So I'm going to start adding that now to all my hardcore title matches. Sid beats La Parker, 2-star rating, 66%. Dustin Rhodes beats Stasiak, 2-star rated, 61%. Douglas and Sting agreed to have one final match, probably at the pay-per-view, Superbrawl Revenge. 83%. Hopefully this will be good. Our first 5-star match. Rey Mysterio defeats Lance Storm. 78% final score, was a 5-star match. This was a steal of the show match. Certainly did that. Ric Flair beats Shane Helms. That's got 3.5 match quality, 73%. Post match, the faces chase off the heels. So this is going to obviously set up a 6-man tag. 85%. Return of Michinoku Pro's Hulk Hogan defeats Lex Luger, 3.5-star match quality, 80%. Booker T Goldberg main event, 4.5-star match quality, 80%. The crowd found 14 straight minutes of chaos a little tiring. So if I'm going to do chaos, I'm going to have to work on the timing of it. Goldberg was made to look a real threat, and it really helped their popularity. 80% for this. Post match, the heels beat down the good guys. Classic angle. 92%. So I thought it was a really good fun there. 78%. Gained popularity everywhere. Slowly gaining it in Africa. This is what New Japan Pro Wrestling looks like. So yeah, I think let's just keep going. Keep us going. Going towards month end, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects stuff. Oh, hello, what have we got here? Randy Savage. WWF make a contract offer for Randy Savage. Randy Savage signs with WWF. Well, so Savage and Hogan in the space of a week have both been signed. I wonder if Savage has got a hate for people, but hey. Did he even wrestle? Rock? SmackDown Rock beats Rikishi in the main event, even though Rikishi did it for The Rock. Randy Savage faced Kane. Kane got the win, 82%. Let's change the view. Spanky is on the cards since his call up. It's a pretty cool show. Alright, ECW pay-per-view. Steve Corino. Steve Corino successfully retains the ECW title. My developmental. Prince Justice is getting a nice push. That's Abyss. Michinoku Pro. Hogan over in the main event. To be honest, if I was them, I'd build the show around them. All promotions. Let's have a look. Michinoku Pro. Do they have any belts? They do. Tag titles. I wonder if they'll randomly make belts. Who knows? Right, let's keep going. Nothing that I want to see here. So we're going to make our way to Nitro soon. So there's China. Was caught in possession of soft drugs. She was pulled over during a routine search at the large amount of marijuana. She's known for her work at WWF, claimed the drugs were for personal use and was let off with a fine and community service. I wonder if anyone gets sent down big time on this game. Right, WWE had the Royal Rumble. Lots of title matches as well, so we'll go from the top down. Kurt Angle retained the world title over The Rock at 92%. Ivory retained the women's title against Jacqueline. Edge and Christian retained the tag titles against Too Cool. Benoit retained the Intercontinental title against Billy Gunn. Stone Cold Steve Austin won the European title off William Regal. 96%, what a match. So your new European champion is Steve Austin. Yes, love it. Love it. How are we doing? Storylines still looking good. Normally I keep storylines going for a month, maybe 2 months. So Goldberg officially the #1 contender. We'll officially announce it. Eric Bischoff can announce a 5-minute match official. Goldberg versus Scott Steiner. Put a pay-per-view. Where should we have our show today? Washington? Ooh. Okay. We're going to have a classic workers pulled apart. Scotty Steiner and Goldberg. Would help if I actually put them in the right place. They can be pulled apart by... I wonder if this works. Yeah, that's easy. Get the old staff running out. And some of the low Ross, Big Ron, Heavy D. There's a lot of people trying to pull them apart. This can go on for 10 minutes. Boom. Goldberg, Steiner, face off. And that one's done and dusted for me. Let's have a 6-man tag tonight. Keep doing that. I can just do stables, it's quicker. I'll have the Horsemen talking about the insiders. Let's make it a little bit longer. Six-man tag tonight. Flair, Jarrett, O'Haire versus DDP, Nash, Helms. And I'm not going to go too much into that storyline because I don't want to. Let's have received medical attention. Actually, I've had that one. Let's have interviews. Douglas. Interview. Mean Gene interviews. Shane Douglas. Hypes. Sting match. Alright, so that is 26% worth of angle, 26 minutes worth of angles. So 6-man main event. Shane Helms, unfortunately, you're going to take a cheaty finish. I love the old chaotic option. Maybe I tried 40 minutes was too long, so I'm going to try 13. Test it out. Patrick can referee it. Give Scott Hudson a bit of time on the so Booker T can take on a Road Warrior Animal, Ric Steiner at ringside. Give Booker a win back. Make him look good. I'm going to have a... No, I can't have a Cruiserweight open because I can't book Hogan every week, so... Well, I could, but I won't. Blake can... We're going to have an all-star line here. Blue Panther, Blake Neidhart, and Jinzi Shinazaki can take on some of the job squad I have lying around here. Reno, Sanders, and I guess Jidrak. Unless I use Jidrakin. Yeah, he was part of the pull apart brawl, but that doesn't matter. Well, Blakey boy can get the win. Some complaints. Sanders and Jidrak complain. Proceed anyway. I'm sort of interested to see if anyone would quit. Or try to quit. Right, Lance Storm can finally get a win. He can beat Conan. Yes, Conan, you complain every week about losing. Mike Awesome can also continue his resurgence. Take on one half of Chronic, Brian Adams. I knew I forgot to do something. I want to try and make Mike Awesome look good. I'm potentially looking at bringing back his career killer gimmick. Another one to try. Vampiro versus Mysterio. Give Vampiro the win. I wonder if they can steal the show. Meng, the next person he can destroy. Yeah, in a 1-minute match, can annihilate the Disco Inferno. Sorry, Disco. Destroyed. 37 minutes to go. Let's keep Sting's momentum going. Sting can... I was trying to see if I could... Oh, there we go. Get guest commentator. Show it will work as I clicked on there. Let's get Shane Douglas. See how good he is. What if I get rid of that? What happens? There you go, 76%. Cool. Shane Douglas commentating on this match. Against Sting. Let's move that one down a touch. 27 minutes to go. Alright, Canyon versus Sid. Now, what happens if I put a draw? No contest. Let's see what happens with that one. I thought that Sid might complain, but he didn't, so that's pretty cool. Right, I know we've got 17 minutes, but we'll stick one more match on. Jamie Noble, who I think is looking pretty good. I was so tempted to put him over Lex Luger. Steal the show. Yes, I know people don't like jobbing in this company. Right, Nitro is booked. Bischoff makes Goldberg versus Steiner official for the pay-per-view, 86%. Ming squashes Disco Inferno in a minute. This got a 2-star match quality, 63%. From the Lone Department, Gen Z, Blake and Blue Panther defeat Reno Sanders and Mark Jidrak. This got 2.5 stars, 62%. Shane Douglas hypes his match against Sting, 81%. Steal the show, 3.5 stars has only got 66%. Jamie Noble beats Chavo Guerrero. Lance Storm got a 3.5 star match as well, also 66%. He beat Conan. This was set as Steal the Show. 4-star match quality. Vampiro defeated Rey Mysterio. The audience was into this. This got 76%. Pretty decent. Mike Awesome looked good. Getting very over already. 3-star match quality, 69%. He beat Brian Adams. Hype for the 6-man main event. Jarrett, Flair and O'Haire talk about DDP, Nash and Helms. Canyon and Sid have a double DQ no contest finish. 3-star match quality, only 65%. The audience was into it. And Canyon got a little bit of an overness boost for it. Sting defeats Sean Stasiak. We had Douglas on commentary for this. 67%, 2.5 star match quality. Booker T defeats a Road Warrior Animal. This one got 2.5 star match quality, 71%. Steiner and Goldberg are pulled apart by half the locker room. Everyone got an overness boost apart from a few agents. This got 100%. Main event. Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett and Sean O'Haire beat DDP, Kevin Nash and Shane Helms. This got a 4.5 star match quality, 80%. I say it as chaotic. 13 minutes. Didn't get no warning this time, so it looks like 13 minutes is your limit for chaotic working. Wow, 83%. Probably One of my best shows. Cool. And Pro. Normally I'm not bothered by M Pro, but now they've got Hogan on the roster. I'd be interested to see how they book him. WWE. Steve Austin beat Jericho and Angle in a triple threat main event on Raw. Bradshaw gets the win for the APA over the Hardys. They also filmed Sunday Night Heat, which had like an all-star match to open the show. Spanky, Randy Savage, Billy Gunn, The Rock, and Steve Blackman beat Malenko, S.A. Rios, Rikishi, X-Pac, and Perry Saturn, with Spanky getting the win. They also had a tag title match on Heat. Edge and Christian defeat the Hardys, which would have been a pretty cool match, to be fair. No wonder WCW got beat in real life. WWF has such a solid roster. Mark Henry over Rob Conway, OVW. Right, Thunder. Still going strong somehow, these storylines. Just looking at the reigns of the champions. They're all quite short, 45 days. 30 days. See, I gave Shane Helms the Cruiserweight title, and it actually tells you their defenses, which is pretty cool, and previous champions. And so like Shane Douglas here tells you General Elections match with the title, and the Funk will have quite a lot. He's defended that hardcore title a few times. Same with my tag champs, they've had a few title defenses. So that's that, 3 defenses, I guess. Scott Steiner's 2 defenses. So we create belts as well. So I'm going to be sneaky here, and I'm going to use Hogan. So you can have he's going to have a extravagant entrance, and I'm going to keep, and then a war of words, because I'm going to have Hogan go up against Scott Steiner. Hogan, Steiner tonight. Hogan returns, challenges the champ. And then I'll add a chase off with Goldberg. Chasing off Hogan. Not Hogan, sorry. Steiner. I guess I have to put Hogan as there, so he's in the angle. Post main event, Goldberg saves Hogan. And then I shall add that match in now. Scott Steiner versus Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. As I'm gonna go crazy with this and have it as a, don't know why no announcers are selected. It all went a bit crazy there. Scott Steiner's obviously going to win. He's going to be made to look good. M-Pro are unhappy and have refused to make... What if he cheats? No. Okay, in that case, there's no... What if it's the other way around? I'm not going to have Hogan win the title, but he can win by DQ. Let's try that again. Because I added someone to the match, it changes the result. I still want it to be chaotic. Okay. Let's also have an attack. The Horsemen are going to get a bit of revenge on. I don't know why it's all going a bit funny this particular game. Right, let's try that again. Nash gets attacked. Ric Flair, Jarrett and Sean O'Haire, if I can find them all. Let's have high violence, proper beatdown. Horsemen attack insiders. And we'll have a chase. No, final war of words between Sting and Shane Douglas. They can have quite a bit of time. Sting Douglas war of words. War of words, please. Okay. So I'm going to add something to start a new stable. Someone that's not been used a lot. Madusa. She is going to be seen talking to Mike Awesome. Going to give this a couple of minutes. And we'll call this New Alliance ? Awesome Shane talking to Madusa. See how that does in our ratings. Cool. Let's have. What's that? Okay. So we've already got Scott Steiner in a match. Rhodes and Funk can take on Ric Flair and Jarrett. Jarrett gets the win over Dustin. Sean O'Haire interferes. I've just realised I haven't even got my proper announced team for this one. Should be Scott Hudson and Stevie Ray, because I'm giving Stevie Ray a chance. Alright, let's do an on loan. Who's the overall marketable? Not sure who you are, but you can have a crack. Booker 2 gets the win. Ming is actually going to come up against someone stronger this week after a couple of weeks of squashing people. He's now going to look good and beat Luger. Luger, of course you're going to complain, Lex Luger. Canyon could come one-on-one with Billy Kidman. I think this would be a good match in real. Oh, sorry, I put Disco Inferno. Let's not have Disco Inferno. I want him to face Billy Kidman. This can steal the show. Alright, I'm gonna. Who's got good entertainment? I'm going to try Conan, okay. I saw on Match Purpose, make the audience laugh if you got good entertainment. So I'm going to do that, give that one a try. As Buff Bagwell beats Conan. "28 minutes to go." Skipper, Lash LaRue. I'm going to go for a fatal four-way here. Shannon Moore, Chavo Guerrero. I suppose let's leave that as auto. I'd imagine Chavo will win that. Steiner Warriors and tag action. It's Johnny the Bull and Kiwi. Road Warrior Animal can win. So some quite simple booking for this show of Thunder. 30 minutes. We're going to end on a high, I guess. Rey Mysterio, and he can face Sid. Oh, Sid, you're a legend. Right, that's Thunder booked. So Hogan arrives in WCW, has an over-the-top entrance, got 100%, then a sparring War of Words with Scott Steiner, 95% overall. 2-star match, Steiner Warriors defeat Johnny the Bull and Kiwi, 58%. Horsemen beat down the Insiders, 96%. Some were offended at the level of violence. Fatal 4-way, Chavo beats Skipper, Lash and Shannon Moore, 2-star match, 55%. Kidman versus Canyon, wow, 5-star match, 76%. Audience seem to enjoy this one. 79%. Madusa talking with Mike Awesome. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep this pairing. First ever comedy match. 1.5 star, but the crowd was on their feet. 66%. Ah, Buff Daddy. Getting a win. 3.5 stars for Navarro getting defeated by Booker T. 70%. Ming's first big win. Massive win. 3.5 stars. 75%. The crowd were on its feet. Ming improved 4 overness in like a lot of locations. And on this game, 4 overness is pretty big. Mysterio, 3.5 star, upset win, beats Sid. So Mysterio beating Sid only got 1 overness. War of Words, Sting and Shane Douglas, 86%. Jeff Jarrett and Ric Flair defeat Terry Funk and Dustin Rhodes thanks to some help from Sean O'Haire. 3-star match quality, 77%. Main event. Scott Steiner successfully retained the WCW World Title, but he technically lost from DQ. 4.5 match quality, 80%. The chaotic factor helps. Both guys gained a little overness gain there. Post-match, Goldberg makes the save for Hogan. Thunder gets an 82%, gaining popularity slowly every month. Right, we've done a month. 1 month down. Ooh. Doing monthly checks. Here we go. What have we got here then? So I'm up to 9 million. So financially, I started with 5. So we made 4 million in a month. So it's hard to read this. I don't know if the colour can be changed or the skin. Tickets, 2 million. Merch, 3 million. Million in pay-per-view, 2 million in TV. Lost 1 million in developmental. Lost 3 million in staff wages. Lost some production. Let's have a look at production. Well, I thought that was pretty good and we made some money. So we're going to up our production on everything. Going all out now. And in the month, Canyon's still the #1 win-loss record. Followed by Buff Bagwell, Vampiro, Sean O'Haire. Mysterio's up there, but he's got 3 defeats. Flair's getting up there. Morale, Luger's unhappy. Conan's unhappy. Chavo's unhappy. Merch. Goldberg, my main money man. Followed by Scott Steiner. Sting, Nash, Booker T. So it's a pie chart of who makes your merch money. It's a big chunk, 312 for Goldberg, 225 for Steiner. Sting's third. Storylines are still going okay. Medical. Big Vito's due back this month. Superbrawl's coming up this month. Yeah, so we're looking okay. Development's not changed because I'm not allowed to sign anyone. So yeah, let's get another Nitro, and we can get another Nitro in. No big news. You do get told when people enter the wrestling world on the side, but you do have to keep an eye on the news part. Doesn't come up on the side here on today's news. So you got SmackDown again. Eddie Guerrero over Randy Savage in the main event, 83%. Jericho beat Regal, 95%. That would have been pretty good. So yeah, if I take away show results, tells you who enters the wrestling world. So it'd be good to spot anyone that might ring a bell. ECW holds their TV tapings. Jerry Lynn defeats Nova and Spike in the main event, 58%. That's probably their best match. Right, I'm going to try and get Nitro and Thunder booked, and Superbrawl Revenge will be done on the next video, I'm afraid. Right, let's book us. I suppose I should probably get Goldberg booked, but I'm still going to use him. If I've got Hogan available, I'm going to use him now. So we're going to have a match made. Eric Bischoff announces that it will be Hogan and Goldberg versus the Steiner brothers, Rick and Scott Steiner. Versus Steiners. And then they'll be pulled apart at the end. I'll throw Road Warrior Animal in there because it's part of the Steiner Warriors. And like before, shove all the old, get the referees involved. All the agents. Post main event chaos. And we'll book that tag match right now. Goldberg, Road Warrior Animal at ringside, Rick and Scott Steiner, Goldberg and Hogan. Put the best ref Nick Patrick on duty. Normal match. Goldberg can beat Rick Steiner clean. I won't do any match, but of course it's going to be chaotic. We'll go 12 minutes. Oh, okay. Scott Steiner's unhappy with the match result and wants it to be changed. I'm gonna proceed anyway. I know it's not the best to upset someone I actually like. I'm not going to do any angles with Sting and Shane Douglas on the show, but I'm going to do a promo. Mike Awesome and Madusa. Mild risk. Awesome promo. Madusa and Mike Awesome. Alliance official. Okay, I'm going to do another promo. Kevin Nash, as he's still recruiting, and Rey Mysterio. So some of you might have to cast your minds back for this one, but it was Nash that unmasked Rey Mysterio. So Nash offers Rey his mask back. Tells him he is sorry. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, so Nash and Mysterio had a little bit of a feud. Nash unmasked Rey Mysterio, which means that's where you got the Filthy Animals version of Mysterio without the mask. But I'm considering making Rey a part of the Insiders and putting the mask back on. So the reason I didn't want an angle with Sting and Shane Douglas is because they're going to face off in a tag now. I'm going to get some of the guys that have been doing quite well. Chris Canyon being one of them. And Sting can team up with... I was tempted to go Sid, but I'm going to go Ming. And Sting will get the win. Again, I want Ming to look good. Actually, I'm going to give Ming the win. And make Ming look good. It's been a while since Shane Helms has put that Cruiserweight belt on the line. Chavo won last week. We're going to have a big triple threat. This is why I'm going to offer him the mask back, because Helms wins and he's going to pin Mysterio. Seal the show for the Cruiserweight title of the world. Huh. God, people would like to complain on WCW. Mike Awesome. He can take on Brian Clark, I'm looking for. Madusa helps him win. We've got 50 odd minutes to go, so still quite a long way to go this one. Dallas Page. He's had too many matches, but we're going to give him Sean O'Haire. Flair at ringside. DDP gets the DQ finish. I want, again, trying to make hair look good. Booker, Buff Bagwell. Probably Buff Bagwell's biggest match I've involved him in. Still wants his, let's give that chaotic. This is going to be an opener. Big way to open the show. Finlay, haven't used him in a while. Humorous. And I'm gonna go. This is like a almost random match. Lance Storm. Lance can get the win against his old rival Humorous. "19 minutes. We'll get in a promotional one. Adam Knight from All Star Wrestling. Take on Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett with the win. I'm going to leave it. I know there's 10 minutes to go, but that'll do. That'll do for this Nitro. Here we go. Bischoff makes Hogan Goldberg versus the Steiner brothers, 85%. Booker T. Wow. versus Buff Bagwell. This got 4-star match quality, 94%. This was chaotic, but wow, that is a hot start. Mike Awesome and Madusa officially announced their alliance. 83%. Adam Knight from ASW gets beat by Jeff Jarrett. 3-star match quality, 77%. Lance Storm beats Hugh Morris and Fit Finlay. 3.5 star, 75%. Mike Awesome gets a massive popularity boost here. Looks strong. 3-star match quality, 76%. Cruiserweight title on the line. 4.5 star match quality, 81%. Shane Helms beats Mysterio and Chavo Guerrero. Kevin Nash promo with Mysterio. He offers Ray his mask back, tells him his story. 2.5 star match. DDP beats Sean O'Haire by DQ thanks to Ric Flair getting involved. The crowd was on its feet, 74%. Sting Ming defeat Douglas and Canyon. Ming picked up the win for the team. 4-star match quality, 88%. Main event time. Wow, first 100% match. 4.5 star match quality, 100% rating. Goldberg and Hogan defeat the Steiners. The chaos factor was in this match. Everyone got a bit of an openness boost. Steiner lost a little bit in Australia. Post-match, the old pull-apart brawl, 97%. This has got to be a high-rate show. Yeah, 94%. I thought so. There were so many highly rated matches. 94%. Damn. Well, what can I say? That was an awesome show. What haven't I checked in a while? This one's a bit all over the place. I think it updates as it goes along. So far rest of the year. Wow. It's Taker, followed by Brian Christopher. That's random. Sean O'Haire's up there. Flair, Jarrett, Booker. So separated into categories. Women's not enough shows have been. WWF obviously. At least yes, probably the best show was my Nitro. Right, I shall finish off with this Thunder. I have some news. Hey boss, I think the next step in my career I could do with a title match. I'd like to compete for a title. The wall wants... I'm going to reject. The wall's barely been used. Why should I give him a title shot? Right, let's have a Canadian one. Winnipeg. No, that's Wyoming. Winnipeg. Come on, and pay attention. I'm looking in Canada now. Ontario. What's my audience going to be? 8. We'll go for Alberta. I did want Winnipeg, but never mind. We're in Canada. How are we doing with storylines? Yep, a lot. We're going to finish up this one on the pay-per-view, so Sting and Douglas will end at the pay-per-view. I think you just click on it and click ends, yeah. World title scene. We can you remove worker? Guess not. Booker T stays in it until the end then. And there is our Team Flair versus Team DD, the Insiders versus the Horsemen. Right, let's do a show about Hogan. We don't need him every week. So we're going to have an all-star match, I think. Get Bischoff back out here. So we'll have Sting, Nash, and Goldberg versus Scott Steiner, Shane Douglas, and Jeff Jarrett. So match announcement: Nash, Goldberg, Sting versus Steiner, Douglas, and Jarrett. So we'll have some talking. We'll get DDP, Kevin Nash, Stinger can be involved. Put Helms in there. Goldberg won't be. They can talk about Scott Steiner and Jarrett and Douglas. So this can just be faces chat. So following the main event, I was just double checking something. So we'll just have it end. Following the main event, we're going to have some brawling. Everyone's going to get involved. DDP, Sting, Nash, Flair, Jeff Jarrett, Shane Douglas. So crossing over all the feuds. Helms can be in there. Sean O'Haire can be in there. Steiner Warriors can be in there. It's just like all out brawl. So I always do post main event here. All out brawl. Right, let's get this 6-man tag. What was it? Goldberg, Nash, Sting. Against, I'm sure I put Scott Steiner. Got goldfish memory. Jeff Jarrett, Shane Douglas. Steiner complained he lost his last match, so I'm gonna have to give Scotty a win back here. Let's see if Nash will do the honours. Now Goldberg's complaining. I'm gonna have a scenario, I think, with Goldberg and Scott Steiner are probably gonna both complain about who wins the world title. Right, awesome. Madusa promo. Put the roster on notice. Mike Awesome can be in a match. I'll see if I can give him a big win. He's only mid-card, but I'm going to see if Sid, who helped me out before, will do the honours here. Oh, make Mike Awesome look good. He's not happy, but he's doing it anyway. 2 matches, 2 angry people. Stasiak going 1-on-1. Dustin Rhodes. I'll leave that as auto, see what pans out there. So this is going to be a bit of a thrown together show. Young Dragons haven't been in a tag match in a while. They can team up in an 8-man tag with 3 count. Taking on Perfect Event. Reno and Jidrak. Sanders, who's part of the Thrillers, can be at ringside. To be fair, I'm gonna have to obviously break up 3 count because Shane Helms has gone on to bigger things. Call it a last hurrah for 3 count. Ming can continue his winning ways. I'm not putting every match as chaotic, but this one I think I'll try to steal the show. This is going to be called the Can I Make Conan Quit match, as he's going to go and give Jamie Noble a win. And not just that, it's going to be embarrass Conan. Proceed anyway. A lot of unhappy people this week. I think Heavy D wanted Vampiro, so we're going to make this on this show. Let's get someone in. Let Parker. I always like loaning the Parker. Gonna leave Mysterio out this week because he's gonna come back on the pay-per-view. They can face Chavo Guerrero and the Disco Inferno. Kidman with the win. Match purpose, steal the show. And I'm going to call it on this one. Short thunder. Bischoff makes Sting, Nash, Goldberg versus Steiner, Douglas, Jarrett, 89%. The 8-man Cruiserweight match. Well, I'll say Cruiserweight. Thrillers versus Young Dragons and 3 count. 2-star match quality, 63%. Helms got the win. Vampiro, 2.5 star, 69% beats Heavy D. Stand a little chat with the faces backstage. DDP, Nash, Sting, Helms talk about Jarrett, Steiner and Douglas, 90%. Random tag match, 3.5 star match quality. Kidman and the Parker beat Chavo and the Disco Inferno. 2.5 star, Jamie Noble goes over Conan, 72%. This was left as auto, 1.5 star match quality. Dustin Rhodes beats Sean Stasiak, 61%. Ming goes over Finlay, 4-star match quality. Good match, 83%. Mike Awesome and Madusa promo again, 87%. So this tells me that Awesome's getting over. Then Awesome gets a big win, 78%. Beats Sid. 3-star match, again 4-4-4 for overness. Goldberg, Sting, Nash versus Steiner, Jarrett and Douglas. Got 4.5 star match quality and 100%. The heels got big overness there, and the faces all took a hit on their overness. Following the match, the All Out Brawl got a 90%. So Thunder ends 89%. Show qualities are getting very good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get us all the way up to Superbrawl Revenge, but then I'll book off camera like I did to start this episode. SmackDown, layers the SmackDown. Steve Austin, Raven, main event, 99%. Austin wins. That would have been a cool feud in real life. Also had Undertaker versus Kane, 85%. Taker wins. Triple H beat Randy Savage, 93%. I've got quite a lot of news. Mike Awesome thinks he deserves a better push. Yes, he does. Basically, promise succeeded. I can show you this one. Basically, because he's got so over, he's telling me to. He's only mid card. If I click change push to upper mid card, I get mail, and I've kept my promise to Mike Awesome. So that was always going to happen because he's on an absolute tear at the moment. Right, we'll have a quick look at ECW. Lynn in the main event to win. More news. Sean O'Haire wants to work with Mike Awesome. He wants a match with him before March. That could be interesting. I'll accept that. Right, we've made it to Superbrawl Revenge, which I'll book off camera. I just want to say thank you to everybody for sticking with this episode. It was quite a long episode, but there was quite a lot of nitros and thunders involved. We'll be finishing up a couple of storylines, and I'll be adjusting people's pushes off camera. But again, cheers for checking us out. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, take care.